So Charles, this is the first time a lot of us have seen you this week. Were you disappointed you weren't, I guess, given more attention in the media? John kind of dominated it in that sense.
Oh, no, I expected that. You know, I'm coming into his town. He's been here for a while. He's been on the scene for a long time, so I just expected that.
Have you enjoyed your time so far here in London?
Yes, I have. I loved every minute of being here. And hopefully I get to come back one day.
They call him the white Mike Tyson. The game plan was obviously not to engage in the stand-up. Was that what you were looking for the takedown from the start?
No, I was going to fill him out. I was just depending on how he was going to approach when we first came out. If he was going to stay back, I was going to play and we were going to strike. But I know he likes to charge forward and be off balance. And, you know, I pride myself on being a complete fighter. And I'm going to take every advantage I can inside that octagon. I knew he was going to load that left hand. And with that, he's going to be off balance on that front foot. And I just took the shot. It was there.
You just come out of the cage with a very heavy-hitting guy without a mark on you. Are you anxious to get back in fairly quickly, or are you looking for a little break?
No, I'm going to go back to the gym and get right back to work. I mean, I expect, you know, I don't know if a phone call is going to happen when I get back, but I'm always in the gym. I'm going to prepare to, you know, if it can be in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, it just doesn't matter. I'm just ready to fight.
Would you like to come back for maybe another European class?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm down to travel. You know, why not? You know?
What did you think about obviously coming out to this crowd and kind of being not so very comfortable with the crowd?
I actually loved every minute of it. You know, the pressure's not on me. You know, when I'm coming out there, I'm being booed. I kind of look forward to that. You know, spoiling the show. You know, I've been that guy before, so it's no problem. Took it in with everything else.
And you were obviously on the Contender Series as well.
Mm-hmm.
Did that give you any kind of experience in terms of what it would prepare you for your UFC debut, and if so, how was that experience for you?
The experience with the Contender Series was it was a little bit more pressure. You know, with the matchmakers and Dana White being right next to the cage. I mean, you have to perform. You can finish, but you know, even the finishes, you've seen guys that finish, they don't get the contract. So, I mean, I just felt there was a little bit more pressure. There's not a big crowd to feed off of. You got just family and friends in there. So I just feel like the anticipation and tension is a little bit higher in the room with all the other fighters.
So do you think that kind of took any, or maybe a little bit of pressure off
Honestly, I feel like this debut right now was a lot easier than doing that twice, to be honest.
What were the ground exchanges like? It seemed like he was doing a good job of putting his hand on your wrist to stop strikes initially. Were you like just working through the motions there, trying to stay calm? Because if you had committed to something off balance, he could have swept you a bit out from underneath.
Yeah, at first I noticed I was being a little bit too heavy. I heard him breathing pretty heavy. That was a sign that he was kind of under stress a little bit. He was kind of out of his element. Didn't feel comfortable. He wasn't relaxed. So once I kept hearing the breathing, I told myself, just calm down, relax. He'll give me a position, and he did. So.
You generally good from the back in the gym like that. When you got in that position, did you know a particular sequence in order to get to finish?
Yes. I usually, it chokes from all angles. I mean, once I get the back, or if I can't flatten you out, I'm definitely trying to transition into another dominant position and try to finish.
And then, Mr. Byrd, do you think you rustled a few feathers this evening?
Yeah, I don't mind it. You know, I'm here to get better. I'm here to be a champion like everybody else. Said Russell, that was a good one. I didn't catch it till a little bit late.
Wait to say it.
Charles, who do you want next, man? Like, if there's anyone in the division that's caught your eye?
Honestly, I mean, I'm just trying to get better as a martial artist myself. So when I get back in the gym, I mean, whoever, matchmaker, McMahon, whatever he decides, you know. I'm not in a position to call out anybody yet. You know, I know that's like the trend, but I really want to get better at who I am and then climb the ladder the right way. And then, you know, when the money's there, then I can start making those big money fights.
Is this a hard job to be a humble guy between all those stars of the UFC?
I'm a lifelong martial artist. I started this when I was like 7 years old, you know, Isshinryu karate. I mean, I really try to embody the spirit of a martial artist and just trying to be humble at all times. And, you know, that's the kind of person I want to be. All those other guys do well at, you know, the trash talk and all that. I mean, I let them have that. I'm here to beat people inside the octagon. So.
Great.